Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Am I prepared for this? I don't know. I need cold water. Oh, no video today? I don't know what that means. I'm sure there's video. That is very true. So I haven't pressed this button here. Yep. So I was still gathering myself. All right. Talk to Naringa, path of a decision. Luckily, we can just teleport there. Decision. Oh, I'm tired. Come on, monsters. Oh, yeah. I reset my skills and now it's fucked up. Let's see. That. Cannot be turned on quite yet. I kind of wonder, because you do have a choice. You can... Well, no. Because you can choose to not get these two skills and instead get Sturtao. But I don't know if it's worth it. What is this damage difference? But the thing is, I'm going to get tier 1 Doppelsöldner earring, so because of that, it's gonna be worse. But otherwise, this does 7, 5, 6. 7, 5, 4 times 6. Times 2. Times 3. 27,000. And this Does 5, 6, 8 times 8. Times 3. So this is just really worse, to be honest. But it's gonna be like double damage. But it's gonna win out severely. But if you skip these and you go third Tau, that should be a lot stronger, burst wise. Plus you can use this a lot more often. I don't know what the attack is accurate with the counter means, but I'm gonna assume it means that the enemy is attacking while you're attacking or something, but... Who the hell knows what this means? I sure don't. Wait, where the fuck am I? No, I know where I am. Let's see. This needs to be enabled, otherwise I lose so much damage. Hulk to Naringa. The Road of Demise is currently occupied by the demon forces. Defeat them and reach the goddess Lime. Oh. So, what about this? It's a pretty long teleport. I wonder if that has any real use. I mean, in PvP, if it can just teleport to wherever they are, it doesn't quite do that. Might still be good though. I thought you ran away with your tail between your legs, but after all, you came here. You have come all the way here, watched the end of Lima, whom you have been trying to protect. Witness every moment of Lima, whom you've been endeavor. This is the end. Huh? Right, you chose the hard path. Lime, are you going to play tricks on me until the end? You do not give up. Sister, think again. I think I should do this. I think it should be 10. But I don't know. That's a little bit low there, maybe. Sister, think again. The world you are destroying was born of the One. Lima, even if you tried to convince me, I would never budge. The pain, sadness, despair, everything will fade in him. Just wait. It's only a matter of time before we find the sign. You've made it. Naringa was successful in leading you here, but do not let your guard down just yet. The stone plate that my sister stole from the fantasy library has disrupted the ritual. Savior, we must retrieve all the revelations before guillotine. I will give you my power so that you may do so before she does. You will be able to sense a strong power when you approach the revelations scattered in the road of demise. Revelations will react to the power that I've shared with you. Collecting the scattered revelations will return my lost powers. Please accomplish your tasks, Savior. Okay. Now there's a little silly minigame here. This is not the first time they've done this with the... They really like this one. Hot and cold. Is that it? Guess that's it. We are savioring it now. And my eyes, I don't know what's wrong. Just keep stinging. Now there's gotta be 3 over here, otherwise I'm gonna be sad. Is it lagging? Yeah. One more. Where is it? Should be here. No, it's not here. Okay. I hate this quest, it's so retarded. Is this boss music? No. Okay. No, it's not. I see. That was why I could not find any so far. Don't take my revelations. Did you think you just hand over Lima's power? You look down on me, human. Sister, you cannot have that. Thank you, Savior. Thanks to you, I was saved. But I have been under the spell for so long, and I can't use my power as before. Lime, do you think you can stop me? Do you think you can stop me when you recover your power? Guiltine, we are sisters born from him. Even if your strength is far beyond mine, our beginnings share their origin. We cannot harm each other. Now you have been shared with the power of the goddesses. You can even use the power of the spinning wheel to help her. It's no use trying to buy more time with meaningless talk. Do you really think you can stop me? Kabab! Kabab! Savior, I cannot harm my sister as well. Please defeat Kabad and come to help me. No one can do it but you. I'll do it. Give up hope. No matter what future you are looking at, I will tear it apart. Kabad, crush that human and Neringa. Eat them without leaving a bone. Goddess Lima is in danger. You're the only one who can help us right now. The situation was not foreseen by Goddess Lima. Kabad must be defeated. Reguline is Italian? I don't know. Is he? Don't kill me. I think it's a Discord joke. I think so too. Okay, so now it's starting to show that I might run out of cooldowns now and then, but I don't think it's that bad. This area is still bugged. It's supposed to be dark right now. That's why the character is dark and all the coins and everything is dark. But the background isn't. Well done! You must return to Goddess Lima at once. Giltine has the Goddess Lima cornered. She is in grave danger in her current state. You must help her. You said I cannot hurt you with my strength. You can see if you were right. Giltine, it is not late to change your mind. Your ideal is not what he wants. Funny how the ending of Goddess Lima is. Who could foresee 1,000 years? How about now? Do you feel a fear that you couldn't see it coming? So, Lima, return to the Divine Tree. That will not happen. You came here for me. Yes, and the spinning wheel with the mangling claws. And the terrorists. Sword him back. How is this happening? How could a human do this? Sister, this fight is meaningless. Your ideals cannot be realized. My ideal is not something to be judged by someone who is relying on a human. I will destroy you, that human, and all useless creatures in this world. Did you say this fight is pointless? No. All souls in the world will return to the one. Oh, Savior, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If it weren't for you, the fate of the world would have changed for sure. But we cannot remain complacent just yet. Giltine is making preparations for the last battle. The fate of the world still remains in her grasp. Your tasks are not yet complete. Go look for someone to help you in defeating Giltine. Come back to me when you are ready. I will protect the spinning wheel until then. I will be waiting for your return, Savior. Revelator, your destiny is beginning to show itself again. Yeah, that was like a half a year's of waiting. My sister has begun a final ritual, not only to the world, but to all races and her own life. Ask about the ritual. Oh, it's finally dark. The revivification ritual has begun. All creatures, something. My sister's darkness is stretching out to the world. We have no more time left. Savior, with the power of death that my sister had from the Creator, she will drive all life in the world to death. If we don't hurry, my sister's power will be revealed and no one will evade death. I'll go to my sister's place and buy her time. It is a place forbidden to humans. There will be people in the sacred Atspalvis who can help you. If you believe in the fate granted to you, you will surely be able to reach it. I'll follow the fate of the Savior. Sound of someone running from afar. You! No! You're the Revelator from the rumor. We need to save the child who was just kidnapped by Bowers. The name of the child is Mulia. Let's postpone the details for a moment. The longer the time delays, the more dangerous she will be. I need to beef up my Discord list so I can use Twitter less. I'm too ass at directly talking to people. To be honest, personally. Find the right girl. It's down here. We must focus on leaving the place. What traces am I following? Are there more traces? There. Traces of Bowers. What's a Bower? I feel a bit dizzy. Yeah, that is why they are making a remix. Because half the time they stopped making the franchise because they made it retarded and dog shit. And they like turned it into something that isn't even the game anymore. And they're like, why don't people buy it anymore? Let's cancel this series now. Ah, thank you. Mulia is in bad shape. Mulia was born to absorb the magic of the demon regardless of her will, which is kind of a curse. Because she was born with a weak body and the curse, the condition kept going bad. The Bowers who just attacked us are guardians who have been wandering the sacred Atspalvis since ancient times, until they were corrupted by Guiltine's magic. Mulia has absorbed the magic of the Bowers, so her condition cannot be fine. Mulia needs rest. Revelator, can you look around until Mulia recovers? Feel safe, I'll look around. I tried emulating Front Mission for the PS3, but it's not playable yet. What is it, Revelator? Not just because my computer is not good enough, it's just not supported yet. Headstone. headstone where the bower are guarded. That doesn't seem normal. Let me take a look. These sentences. Before coming to the continent, the tribal chief informed me that I could decipher these sentences. But you cannot read this without using Vijamu, a ritual material passed down to our Rangda tribe. No way! In your condition, Vijamu is only a poison. I know, but I'm the only one who can decipher this headstone. At the time I met the Revelator, maybe it's the goddess' will that I'm here by chance, kidnapped by the Bowers. Revelator. Veljamu is a material which helps us, Rangda, to contact with the gods. If you let me, I'll decipher the headstone. The main battle map has tilt, ship, depth of field blurring. I don't know. Will you ask to decipher the headstone? Ask to decipher the headstone. Revelator, it's definitely not a good choice. I didn't have another choice. Mulia stars to decipher the headstone. When there's no promise for the owner of the memory, leave headstones all over this place and make the Bowers keep them. The investigator will find the headstone, and the path will be lit by a dark red ember. I don't know what the contents of the headstone leave. I think we should look at the other headstones mentioned in this headstone. No, I barely played that game. I don't know. I'm the only one who can decipher this headstone. If I don't help, you will never know where to go. Because Mulia's will is stubborn, we can't help it. Revelator, I am sure you know that Mulia's situation is not so good right now. If it's possible, we should decipher the headstones fast and get out of this place, even for Mulia's sake. Oh yeah, I see it. I'll be honest. What is... This looks like shit regardless. Unfortunately. What are these animations, bro? This is something that I really want to avoid for our game. I hate... this is so... But it's kind of hard to avoid too. Where you go into the, like a battle screen like this, and all that happens is... Pew! That was the whole attack. We needed an entire cutscene for one attack. It's a remake, so... But still... I don't know. Fire Emblem at least has animations, plus they do multiple attacks often. But it is a problem in Fire Emblem as well. Well, there's no reason to really grind these, so let's go do the story. My eyes! Why are my eyes? fucking up. I want to finish the story so I can just take more days off from stream and just play. So I feel like if I'm playing this character off stream, then we're missing like a whole chunk. Not that I really care, and nobody else cares about the story of this piece of shit game being on YouTube, but they're also remaking Fire from Mission 2. Well, I mean, it depends on how much they're trying to recreate what the original looked like, right? But I can feel the Bower's magic from the magic stone. It's hard to move. Revelator. I feel strong power from 3 magic stones in the left altar. By moving the magic stones to the right altar, the power of magic stone will destroy Bower's magic stone. Yes. Actually, let's pull him away. I don't want the portal to be up there. It's gonna be super annoying. Okay. When there aren't any magic stones on the central altar, all 3 magic stones are not at the same altar, mission fails. If Magic Stone of Goddess and Magic Stone of Demon Magic Stone of Demon is on the same altar, or if Magic Stone of Human and Magic Stone of Demon is on the same altar. Okay, so all of them can be on the same altar except for Demon, right? So let's just try this first. If Demon and Human is on the first one, is that a fail state? Yeah. So the demon has to be moved first. And then demon is moved there. Right. And then Goddess Stone is moved there. And then Demon Stone is moved to the center. And then Human Stone is moved to the right. Human Stone is moved to the right. And then Demon Stone is moved over there. We were lost in a flood for a second there, you think? Maybe. In the beginning, God unfolded the world and created life. First, extraordinary beings were born with wings. Later, lower beings were born and were called humans. The tale of the beginning. It's an old story. Next. Let's go find the next headstone. Revelator. Julia's body is getting weaker. Let's hurry. The headstone isn't broken, but there are traces of someone erasing it. The headstone ruins around you may have contents that have been erased. Will you look for it? I look for the headstone piece. The headstone looks quite heavy, so you'd better bring one at a time. You're about to do something big, so try to avoid the strain. I am about to do something big. That's true. Yeah, come on. That doesn't fit. Okay, let's try the next one. That doesn't fit. Okay. Does this one fit? That might fit. Okay. Sweet. I love questing. Questing is not retarded whatsoever. This place is right. I'll decipher it. I'll begin. Only one investigator will carry the mission and open the door at the center of the earth to return to his hometown, Sanctuary. It says about the door, maybe the hometown or sanctuary that this headstone says is where you should go. Goddess Giltine might be in the sanctuary where this headstone says. B. It's hard to avoid pulling all the monsters, to be honest. Even though there's barely any point. Only the shaded parts of this headstone can be seen. Is there anything around to make a shadow? I'll have a look around. Let's collect branches from around, but every object around here must have eroded the magic of the bowers over hundreds of years. Please take care of Mulia and move carefully. Branches, oh yeah. You dare interfere with my grind? How dare you? I want to make a Rangda as well. Featherfoot second and Rangda third. It was really the other way around. I wanted to make the Featherfoot or the Rangda mainly, but I'm locked in on the Featherfoot right now. But you only get one extra 5 aura, so can't even finish the Featherfoot right away. The magic of the bower is deep. The branch will be enough. As expected, it's so hard because of the magic. Decipher. I'll decipher it. I'll begin. The embers will fulfill the fate and become ashes. It's predicting the death of embers. The embers are the remnants of a falling fire, just like me. Am I going to die? Don't say such thing. No one's prophecy can be an exact prophecy unless it's the prophecy of Goddess Lima. Revelator and I will protect you. Revelator, can you make a promise? Will you promise? Promise. Revelator, I am worried about Mulia's condition. She is getting worse and worse ever since we got here. Staying here isn't good for Mulia. What is it? Master, I am fine. There is no one who can decipher the headstone if I leave here. Only when you go to Goddess Giltine will it be worthwhile for us to come all the way here? The tribal chief who sent me here said, a sentence without a period cannot be called completion. I know how you feel. Revelator, we are in the position to serve the Goddess Giltine. I have come all the way here because I couldn't just keep an eye on you. But don't get me wrong, I'm not here to stop you. I'm working with the kingdom to restore balance in the world. If it involves the Goddess Giltine, whom the Rangda tribe has long served, I think we should see it. But if it needs Mulia's life for a guarantee. Master, this mission is for me. The contents of the headstone that prophesies the death of Ember is ominous, but I'll endure it. Mulia, it even feels like you are so stubborn. Then let's finish work quickly and start the treatment. There must be a way to get better. There must. There must be. This headstone is... It's weird. I cannot read even though I use the bell jump. My mind is getting white and my focus is blurry. I feel like someone is disturbing me. It's a big deal. This is ancient sorcery. It's surprising that the Bowers can perform ancient sorcery. Maybe Bowers did this to prevent someone from reading this headstone. Sorcery like this gets stronger over time, and hundreds of years have passed, so there is no way to unlock them now. What should we do if we cannot read the sentence of the headstone because of the sorcery? It cannot be deciphered. I can feel a very strong energy of the demon. What is it, Savior? You humans know about ancient sorcery, but you have a lot of knowledge greater than you deserve. I wish they added more, like, a mere human cannot overthrow the sorcery. The sorcery of the headstone is invalid only to the demons. A weakened human isn't qualified to read the headstone. But that's never gonna happen. Kruvina's fragment made with the life force of the goddess Lada. Revelate, use this Kruvina to the dying girl. It can not only decipher the headstone, but also die as a demon. The choice is yours. There is no way you will do that to Muley. You came this far to waste your time on the little life? Look, the darkness of Guillotine is getting thicker. The end of the world is impending. There must be a reason why you are all gathered here. That is the will of the Supreme Lima or something. Lima must have seen all of this more than 1,000 years ago. Everything from the birth of a girl with the fate of Ember to the death. Fate of the Ember. Maybe that's right. Give the Kruvina to me. You'll never get away with this. It's fine, we don't have much time. Come on, this is my duty. Will you hand over the Kruvina to Mulia? Have the Kruvina. Not like I have a freaking choice. I'll begin. The goddess of fate devoted herself to predicting the distant future for 200 years. The goddess violated the taboo against the creator and intervened in fate in order to prevent the disaster she faced in her prophecy. Are you okay? Yes, hurry to the next one. Bowers' magic is giving me a hard time. Jesus Christ. Like I was saying, this game is... It's badly translated, but here at this very point, it's like they lost all their money. They didn't have anything left. And even their Google Translate had to be fired, and they had to use like Yahoo Translate or something instead. This headstone also has sorcery, but I don't have enough Kruvina's power. We need something to make up for the Kruvina power. I'll find a way. Demon's power, Bowers' power will be enough. Mulia, it's too dangerous. There will be another way. Master and the Revelator have promised to protect me. I trust their promise. Getting rid of the translate button? Alright. Not that it matters, you can just add it again. So I don't know what they're trying to do there. Just saving money, I guess. I don't even know if they have to pay anything for that. Because you can just... Like, it's just a plugin, right? Like, you can just add a plugin and it'll just Google Translate it for you. Like, so it doesn't really... I don't know why they would have to do that. Like, under any circumstances. It's literally just powered by Google Translate. So... There's gotta be, like, some political reason behind that. There is nothing here, but there definitely is a trace of the inscription on the headstone. I can also feel the magic of Bower. Let's find a way. This headstone also has ancient sorcery used by Bowers. It sure do exist, but only the owner of the sorcery can see the invisible sorcery. The only thing, and that's why I banned him, the only thing Martin ever does is be a contrarian asshole. Like, that is his entire purpose in life, and that's why I banned him. Like, yeah, you can make jokes that that's what I do, but I don't. I literally never do that. This headstone also has ancient sorcery used by Bowers. It sure do exist, but only the owner of the sorcery can see the invisible sorcery. We can't make Bower read this, but if you put their souls in front of the headstone and see, you will be able to read those. I'll lend you my deck. Use the Rangda deck to bind Bower's soul for a short time. But the Bowers don't get caught easily. Let's try until we succeed. Oh, I also got one, thank you. Didn't work. Find this guy. Come on. No. I've only banned one other guy, I think. And that's for real life drama stuff. Stop hitting me! A pleasant, shady place. Under the trees or climbing plants in a garden or wood. That makes sense, actually. Because all the monsters in this game are plants that have gone crazy. That's why they're all look. Well, that's why they all look like onions or teddy bears. Eventually, destruction will come due to the goddess of death. This is a prophecy about the Mezzogiane. I know what you mean. Well, some of the names are clearly just broken, but I think the Bower makes sense. This bit, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it to me, but I can kind of see it a little bit. Yeah, no, I mean, I can kind of see what you mean, but I don't get that feeling. That is getting behind for me again. Yeah, just be a chat and don't use the VPN. Hold on, I'll cheer you up. Mulia starts to decipher the headstone. Humans regarded those with wings as gods. And humans and gods lived together in an earthly sanctuary. The sanctuary. This is the place mentioned in other headstones. The sanctuary where the goddess Guillotine is located is underground. There may be a few headstones left to explain. Let's go and find the next headstone. Honestly, if Ragnarok Online wasn't so trash, this game, doing the story here kind of makes me just want to play Ragnarok Online. But I don't want to play Ragnarok Online. It's so bad. It's like playing any game, but by default the game has like 600 MS. And it's like the worst feeling ever. "60% done Breath of the Wild? What do you mean 60% done? Do you mean you have done 60% of the story? Or have you 60% of 100% of the game?" Are you doing all the are you doing all the shrines? Okay, you're just doing the story. "We have to protect Mulia. You shouldn't let the Bowers approach Mulia. If it's for now, Mulia is fragile to the Bowers' magic. Please stop the Bowers, and I will protect Mulia." Fuck no. But yeah, I wish, like, I really like multi-classing systems, because I hate classes, so the more you can customize the classes, like the less it is a class system, right? So I really wish that you could actually play like hybrid swordsman wizards and stuff in this game. But they would never be able to figure that out because they insist on having weapon types with magic attack and physical attack and shit, and they would have to get rid of that entirely. But made them choose to make Breath of the Wild, and what is so unrewarding? Because it was the right choice. It's a 10 out of 10 game. It has no flaws. It's a 10 out of 10 game. How can you question the choices they made when it literally gets 10 out of 10 by everybody? It's clearly the right choice. Durability still feels like dog shit. You are in the hater chat here, because I give Tears of the Kingdom a 2 out of 10, and that's like a pity 2 out of 10 because it functions properly. So Mulia, how are you feeling? I am fine. I will decipher rest of it. You don't need to overdo it. There must be another way. You are in danger now. Told Mulia to do what the Ragnar Master said. Thank you for your concern, but I don't have enough time to find another way. Mulia starts to decipher the headstone. Could you imagine slaving on a game for 6 years and having the Swede tell you 2 out of 10 trash? Well, don't make a shit game then. Like, it's that simple. I don't know what to tell you. Make a game that's as good as Tree of Savior. This game is 10 out of 10 for sure. Easily 10 out of 10. There are no issues with this game. The energy of life on the earth was enriched and humans went out to the ground. For them to live well on the new land, the residents of the past have been erased from human history. The memory that was erased by the Seeker in the absence of energy will go to its owner. This is the plot to Wall-E. This is just Christian mythology, more or less. I'll be honest. It's like Christian mythology, but tweaked to be a Tree of Life story. And then they just put some... the entire lore is based on Lithuania, or Lithuanian lore, more or less. And all the classes are based on nationalities from real life stuff. As you can see if you actually look at it. Got Matadors, Hackapel, this is some northern shit. Luchador is pretty obvious, Retiarius is Roman. Dragoons, I'm not sure. What are Dragoons? Is that like a general term, or is that like what the French call their mounted soldiers or something? Murmillo. This is another Roman thing, I think. It's not a Final Fantasy homage, but it also is. It also is, yes. Because they have like the dragon theme. Are Dragoons British? That's my winter tires. Hackapelita. Yeah, Hackapelita. There's a Hackapel and there's a Hackapelita. Hackapelita is a scout pistol class, which is like a scout. And this guy is a mounted swordsman. Dragoon, a member of any of several cavalry regiments in the British Army. Alright. Investigator, it was you, Revelator. The world must have prepared a lot for you for a long time. The memory that was erased by the gods have indwelled in you. Now we can find the way to the sanctuary. Is there anything you can come up with? I have a place that comes to my mind. It's about time for a new class soon. I'm interested in seeing what they add, but they have stopped making reveal videos, which is super sad. So there is an entrance of sanctuary in the center of the sacred Atspaldis. There is no time to waste. Let's go. Which also backs up what I've been saying about them just running completely out of money. I'll take the lead. Basically rode fast to get to flank and then fight as infantry on foot from the back. Okay. Horses are expensive, dude. Here it is. It was just around the corner. But no one could find it because the bowers disturbed the human's eye and mind. The bower must be the guy guarding the entrance of the temple. You have to deal with it to get to the temple where the goddess Giltine is. If the bower is near Mulia, she will be in great danger. I will bring Mulia to the safe place, so please handle the rest of it. A horse's intentions? What does that even mean? Bonk, bonk. Fuck you. Was the cat vid where the horse grabbed a farm cat? Why'd he grab the farm cat? Let's leave this place. I'll go ahead to the Pradzia temple. He grabbed it by the tail and then dropped it. This place is the sanctuary Pradzia temple mentioned in the headstone. Somehow here are some of the goddess Giltine's demons. Even if it's urgent, I don't think it's going to be easy. Let's move carefully. With his hooves, yes. They've explained mouthing things is how curious horses do everything. It's like their hands. Well, I mean, fair enough. They don't have hands. Even if it's urgent, I don't think it's going to be easy. Let's move carefully. Alright. And when the cat freaked out, it spooked the horse, so he dropped it. Alright. It seems that the demon who has just appeared in the head of this place is the head of this place. If you are disturbed by the raganosis, the fight will be inevitable. By the way, the inscriptions on the floor of this temple are similar to those seen in the sacred Atspalvis. Yes, it does look similar to the sentences craved in the headstone of sacred Atspalvis. It might be deciphered as the sacred Atspalvis was. To do that, we need a Veljamu with Kruvina. Kind of like how cat brain neurons fire when they see something sharp. What? Wish I could hold on longer. If I had known how to decipher it, I could have reduced your pain a little. Thank you, Master, but this is what Ember should do. This is my fate. Things are getting worse and worse. We'll have to hurry for the Revelator or for Mulia. I'll help Mulia decipher the letters here. Please defeat the demons nearby, so Mulia can safely complete the decipherment. I will start the deciphering. Right, coffee tastes like battery acid? I don't agree. My parents have tried both the dark roast and the light roast now, and I thought they were all fine, but maybe those beans are just good. The only thing for me is that the darker it is, yeah, I know, but what does that mean? It means lightly roasted, right? What the fuck is bright supposed to mean otherwise? Like unroasted? Bright means acidic? Oh, it specifically means acidic? That sounds like unripened beans, like unironically. Or maybe it's just a type. I don't know how it works. Because I just assumed that because I remember you said when at some point we mentioned like lightly roasted, but maybe you meant bright then too, when you said that it tasted like battery acid then. But I actually really like the darker roasts, because I don't drink coffee without milk or anything like that, and it goes really well. It goes better in milk when it's a darker roast. There's probably more group of Raganosis on the Sanctuary than we just defeated, Revelator. Be cautious. And the more we use the Beljamu, the worse Mulia gets. Even protecting Mulia is too much for me to handle. It seems to add responsibility, but I have no choice but to trust you. According to what Mulia deciphered, this place is called Kartu Corridor. The way to the center of the sanctuary lies here. According to ancient records, there must be an entrance to the sanctuary in the Kartu Corridor. Let's search the corridor. Light more caffeine? Oh, does it disappear when you roast it? Yeah. The shining floor here is suspicious. It is similar to transportation spell. I don't know if it will still work. Fortunately, it seems to be simple transportation magic, so we can activate it. Just in case, please look after Mulia. It might be a trap. It suddenly stopped working. Besides, considering the earthquake a little while ago, it seems like the protective device has started working. I was hoping that there would be no more time delays. Wait, if you decipher the sentence in a different order, it can be deciphered in a different meaning. Maybe we can activate this device again. It looks like the group of Raganosis just felt a thing from the earthquake. Revelator, if you give me a bit of time, I'll decipher the sentence at the entrance again. Let's go kill the Raganosis Seeker. We should be careful, but let's hurry. Yeah. The path to the sanctuary will open only when you get trust from both humans and God. What will that mean? The headstone said, human and God lived together in the sanctuary under the earth. Then the trust between humans and God may be the answer to where they lived. I'll have to go inside the temple to get the answer. I'll lead the way. It's painful, like gnawing on my body. Still, this place is a little better because there is no depraved magical power of bowels. Because it's uncomfortable when deciphering, can I take off the hood for a moment? Oh, wee! Descend Arcade is right in front of me. Let's hurry up. The device seems suspicious. Let's check out the suspicious device. This is a power generator. This protective barrier is ancient sorcery, just like the sorcery that was enchanted on a headstone. To stop this power generator, you must remove the protective barrier first. It may be removable if we use the Veljamu mixed with Kruvina. Mulia, it seems like you're using the Veljamu rashly. It's not that easy. Sorry, but Master, since we stepped into the sanctuary, I can feel that the dark power of the goddess Guillotine is getting stronger fast. We don't have any time for further delay, so I'm going to use the Veljamu. Oh my god, it wasn't using Kruvina as expected. Give me back the Veljamu right now. If the Veljamu is abused abnormally, it will make a big deal. No, it's painful enough to die, but I can hold on to it so far. Please trust me. The Kruvina keeps bothering me. It's painful, but thanks to the use of the Veljamu, the power generator was fortunately off. Let's move on. If we stay still, we might lose our minds. We'd better keep our minds on something else. While stopping the power generator, I deciphered the sentences on the floor here. Asmuo Residence. There was a description of the protective device in Asmuo Residence. The protective device is moving with 6 auxiliary devices. Couldn't the ancient memories that returned to you be able to disarm the auxiliary device? Don't forget, 6 auxiliary devices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 devices. You must remember. I seem to remember it. What is happening? This is insane. There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I succeeded. Why was 6 so important? There were only 6. It wasn't a puzzle. Rubina's power is hurting Emilia. I'm fine. We came half. I can still hold on. Go on. Go to the next destination. Now that we've stopped the protection device at Asmio residence, the road to the sanctuary will open if we stop the protection device at the Div Shrine. Now let's go to the Div Shrine. I'll try to hold on until the fate of Ember is fulfilled. Follow me, I'll lead the way. Let's go. No! The fuck? No way! This earthquake! It's like the protective device first worked a while ago. That's an ominous sign. Defeat the ambushing Raganosis. No, the power generator is activating again. The power generator on both roads must be connected to each other. If one is stopped, the other is working. The stopped power generator will activate again. I thought using Beljamu twice more will do. There is no time to hesitate. Revelator, please stop the Raganosis. I'll stop the power generator again. Aha! The use of Beljamu to stop the power generator made the pain unbearable. My head. Ugh! I think my eardrums are tearing. Mulia! What's wrong, Mulia? I think Mulia is beginning to be encroached by Kruvina. Come on, let's go. Mulia's time is running out. Oh, we're still talking? No! Stop cancelling! Stop. For Mulia, even taking a break is torture. It'll be best to send you to the goddess guillotine as soon as possible. The temple is still full of a group of Raganosis. I thought I'd cut some numbers. We have no choice but to kill the Raganosis and go forward. Things aren't good enough to deal with the Raganosis that's coming from behind. Please defeat the remnants of Raganosis here before going to Ascend Arcade. I will get rid of the remaining monsters. Why is it showing here? Oh, am I supposed to kill the monsters here? The game has unfortunately been really laggy in the last 2 days. It was really good on launch, but now it's getting really much worse, which is strange. Because you'd think, if anything, players have dropped off. Especially since Diablo 4 came out. Or I think it is. Yeah, it is. Vocab made me name the guild grifters with a Soyjack profile picture, or whatever you want to call it. And then he went and played Diablo 4 instead, like after one day. I'm undecided if I want to keep it. We'll see. This place is Ascend Arcade, so now it's the time to review leisurely. It looks like this device is the power generator. Ascend Arcade power generator is activated as expected. However, as the power generator of the Descend Arcade has stopped, this power generator is overloaded. We have no choice but to use the Belgiamo in this situation. I'll collect the energy. As time passed, there won't be enough magic in the pattern. Let's collect the energy gathered by moving it to the other ancient pattern. If you collected enough energy, please talk to me. If you collect the energy, Mulia will use the ancient energy to Belgiamo to stop the device. It's one of these. They love these. I don't know why they love these, but they love these. It's literally just stand on the thing. And meter go up. But they do it all the time. I don't know why. This game is pretty shit, I'll be honest, but I'm still impressed at how far they've come. Because when the game came out on release, it was like... It was so close to Ragnarok Online that it was insane. It was like barely more than Ragnarok Online with a jump. And it was just as laggy as Ragnarok Online as well. So I do think that they would probably be better off if they could release a new game, but they're never gonna do that because they don't have enough resources, because this game didn't make... Well, I can't really say that they were relying on Ragnarok Online, because that was Gravity, and him left Gravity and made Granada Espada as well. Which I don't know actually if Granada Espada was a success. I've always seen it as just like another failed Korean MMO, but I don't know if it had a lot of players. I don't think so. Not compared to Ragnarok. Energy is gathered enough. Next thing, it's time to use the Belgiamo. It's making Mulia suffers so much. Suffers too much. From now on, if I endure the next 2 times, we will be able to go to Goddess Guillotine. Fortunately, the power generator has stopped. Only the Div Shrine's protection device is left. If you don't hurry to stop the Div Shrine's protection device... No! Ah, my eyes! I can't see! Here, take my hand. Rang the Master carefully held Mulia's hand. Mulia's eyes. I'll take Mulia with me. Revelator, please lead us to the Div Shrine. Only when Mulia arrives safely at the Div Shrine can you go to the Goddess Guillotine. Hurry up and go to the Div Shrine. We have no time. We have to stop the protection device of Div Shrine and treat Mulia fast. I'll leave right away. We did it. We ran past all the non-aggressive monsters. Even a second counts at this moment. I don't know what to do with this powerful protective barrier. It will take some time to process directly. We'd rather use those Raganosis that keep running to us. It's still full of groups of Raganosis around here. Let's use the power of Raganosis to remove that protective barrier. Defeat the group of Raganosis near and collect the blood. I'll make it to attack the protective barrier by spraying the Rangda tribe's cursed essence created by the blood of Raganosis around the device. Please hurry up. I'll get them in no time. Oh. Unfortunately, there was a bunch of dudes here who were murdering everything in the party. This will be enough. I'll make the cursed essence right away. All you have to do is spray this cursed essence on the protective device of the Deep Shrine. The group of Raganosis will be affected by the cursed essence and will be unable to control its anger and attack the protective barrier. We'd better spray it on 4 sides of the device so that the Raganosis can attack the protective shield from all sides. This work can't be repeated twice or 3 times, so sprinkle enough. If you've sprayed enough essence on the protective shield, please let me know again. I'll sprinkle the essence. I'll do it good so we don't have to repeat it 2 or 3 times. Make sure you sprinkle the essence enough in 4 directions. Sprinkle it on all east, west, south and north of the protective device. Remember, you have to sprinkle them on north, south, east and west. Okay. Sprinkle. Fucking hate quests, dude. That's the thing, like, people complain about Korean games and they call them Korean like grindfests, but it's the superior game. Like, the only issue with most of them, like if you look at Black Desert for example, Black Desert at its core is fine because like the actual like gameplay and what your character's skills and everything, it's all good, but the game isn't balanced. I don't know if they've changed anything since I played, but when I played, the entire game is you go and you one-shot things. So it was exactly the issue this game had before the last patch, right? So it serves, like, the entire gameplay system serves no purpose because you're not playing the game. And the only part of the game is grinding. And then they removed the grind. So what's the point? Why am I playing the game? It doesn't have an endgame. This game barely has an endgame as well, so why am I rushing to it? Like, why is that such a large focus when it's not even a proper focus anyway? Like, in Black Desert, there were no endgame dungeons. There was nothing like that. So the only thing you could do at endgame was just grind mobs. And the only way to grind mobs was to become strong enough to the point where you could one-shot mobs in an area, because doing anything else was a waste of time. If you had to hit mobs twice, you made half as much money, more or less, and you got half as much XP, because it took twice as long as one-shotting monsters instead. So like the entire combat system was just meaningless, the game was meaningless, everything was meaningless, so like, I don't know. You don't have to make a game quest-based just to make the leveling feel like it has some meaning. You just have to have monsters that you have to actually fight. The official F1 streaming site completely blocks any form of screen capture I've tried. Okay. Maybe it's just like... I don't really know how it works. But for example, when I'm using my media player, Zoom player, I can't screenshot that. It just shows up black. You have to use its own internal screenshot thing, otherwise it can't capture it because it's like... It's using something that is just not captured by print screen. I don't know what I want to call it, like if it's direct show or whatever. It's not something like that, because everything direct is captured by screenshot. You've sprinkled cursed essence enough. The curse must have an effect on the Raganosis. So let's take Mulia to a safer place for a moment and hide. Let's hide. Cursed essence seems to be effective to the Raganosis. The protective barrier has broke. We need to stop the protective device, so please defeat Raganosis. Missing even one of them will put Mulia in danger. Go ahead. Octo! For some reason they decided to give this release the Japanese voiceover pack. The Steam one has the Korean voices. It worked really well. Good thing you've solved the protective barrier, but Mulia's body is like a fireball. Now this should be the last one. I wanna make women take this vocabulary test. Hey. We're ready for everything we can. Now it's Mulia's turn. I feel like I'm doing something terrible to Mulia. Encourage Mulia. Mulia, go and do it. Is that the Div Shrine protection device? I'll start. Wait one moment. I can hear something. How dare you use our Raganosis as a decoy? You arrogant humans, I will trample you all. I'm sorry, but I need to ask for your help again. I can't let Mulia get hurt. Here, take my hand. We did it! I didn't have to wait for any cooldowns. This guy is relentless. We can teleport. Sorry that we had to leave you alone here, but I couldn't let Mulia in such a dangerous place. As soon as we got here, Mulia fainted. Her life is in critical condition. Way to Divine Sanctuary is open at Kartu Corridor. I'll follow you after looking at Mulia's condition for a moment. I'd pass along a request. Don't let the darkness encroach on you. I hope it wasn't useless for me to lead you here. Please let me see the truth of the goddess Guillotine with my eyes. I will do that. Fight with the boss will start when entering after the quest proceeds. Will you move to the Divine Sanctuary? Yes. Lime. Still don't know what I mean. The Creator is hoping for a resurrection. I will bring the Creator back to you, me and us. Sister, I also understand how desperate your distorted beliefs are. The resurrection of the Creator you desire is certainly a joy for us. But if the Creator doesn't want it, dare to say it's not a joy. Sister, reap your self-will and wake up. Otherwise, I will take you down here and block the future you bring. You have a big mouth, I see. Blam! Guillotine! You are stopping me? I am the one who has the favor and trust of the Creator, who is hoping for a resurrection. I'll let you know that your fate and that weak human can be no threat to me. Now, stay in there and watch. Watch your savior's destiny tearing apart. Holy shit, the lag is super bad. Stop comboing me! Actually, I have to do some dodging and stuff here. Crazy. Have a help! We're running out of time. Savior, the time has come to conclude a long mission. All right. Give the guillotine a final blow. How dare you! You impertinent little... It can't be. I need more time. There is no way I fail. We have caused it. Didn't you know that your exceeding the power was against the Creator's will? Lime, don't try to teach me. Your prophecy is only fiction. Don't you dare to compare me with your weak power. Sister, I, like you, have made the same mistake to stop all of this. I have been intervening in countless fates for over 1,000 years. I wanted to stop you even that way. But the future foreseen by my power has been cruelly but steadily realized. You are afraid of my power. Therefore, you must have done your best to find the revelation that I left behind. However, like you, I am also very afraid of my power. Ah, what do you mean by I am afraid of you? I am trusted by the Creator. What are things that I am afraid of? I'll tear off that human soul and make you realize your arrogance. Savior, step back. You won't be able to survive in front of my power. Well, she's got a spinning wheel, don't worry about it. Spinning wheels can't be beaten. Lima, you are getting in my way until the very end. Savior, I gave you the power of wheel. Guillotine couldn't suppress her power and is gradually weakening. This time we'll be able to drive my sister into a corner. If the opportunity comes, I can restrain Guillotine with my power from the wheel. The destiny of the Ember. Stop, Mulia. This soon? The fate of the Ember. Completion of the Ember. Mulia, wake up! This child's body should not be injured now. I will protect the two with my own strength. How's that a miss, dude? I see now the issue of relying on bleed. If it misses, then I lose 30% damage until it's up again. Yes, you just have to fight her again. That's the entire encounter. We did it! This is not what the Creator wants. There is no chance that humans without wings dare to do this. Sister, this is the result of what the Creator has showed me before. Why haven't you listened to my story carefully? Savior, thank you for following my prophecy and silently winning the long and lonely fight. At last, after 1,000 years, we reach the end of what I've seen. I ask for my sister's rest. I will finish my mission. This is basically the end. And then there's more. It starts again. It's too late to undo. Everyone, step back. Mulia, stay behind me. Ancient sorcery. In the end, the soul of my sister has started returning to our roots. Thank you for fulfilling the mission, the two of you. Please accomplish the remaining task of yours. Sister, we will be together always. Mulia! Oh! We have to stop the power of the chaos. Mulia is suffering. With that much power, it will be late even if we escape. You cannot walk through because of the power of chaos. It's useless. Wake up, Mulia. A sentence without a period cannot be called completion. That means Mulia has heard it from the tribal chief. Aha! I see. You led me to here. He tricked me into the tribal chief and taught me how to decipher ancient sentences, and prepared everything so that I could get here. Also, when I handed Kruvina in the sacred Atspalvis, you appeared as you have been waiting for it. Since when did you hide near me, tribal chief? I mean, who are you? Mulia, don't you dare to ask me, you insolent human. Do you have a time to chat even after seeing the power of this chaos? Mulia, don't you have work to be done to fulfill the fate Lima left for you? Revelator, here on the floor of the Divine Sanctuary, there is a sealing spell that has existed in ancient times. Maybe with this spell I might be able to dedicate my body and calm the whirlwind of chaos. Anyhow, I will. Be dead, even before leaving this place because of the curse. Revelator, are you just going to listen to all that nonsense? If you hesitate, the power of chaos will swallow up the world. That chaos will leave nothing behind. Will you accept the Mulia's will? Leave it to Mulia's will. Mulia, stop! How pathetic. Keep walking. Almost there. Mulia! Goddess Lima has seen this. Goddess Lima wanted to save Goddess Guiltine. Mulia, what are you talking about? Foolish human. The revivification of the gods, it's never light. Gabija's revivification is like fire disappearing, and Zemina's revivification leads to the world's famine. Guiltine used the power to violate the order of death, making it inevitable to revivify. Lima broke the order of fate and hid in human history to prevent Guiltine's revivification. That's Kruvina? What are you going to do? Lima's not the only one who's been waiting for this day. Would I have done this to help you? Why wouldn't Lima have stopped me from sending Mulia here? Lima also needed Mulia, a body to contain Guiltine's soul. Lima had no choice but to acquiesce it since Mulia was in my hand. Incompetent divine tree who were staying silent at Medziodiana. The creator abandoned the creation. I will destroy the divine tree with this power. Taken in the chaos of the powers mixed with three beings. The world will begin with my own hands. You humans will be willing to become the material of Krovina and become the foundation of the new world I will create. Osrine. Giltine, I will destroy your body and take away your soul. Your choice is to abandon mankind and save a child's life? Revelator, I won't deny your action. Will Giltine seal the demons have been scattered to seek their own ambitions? In any case, Giltine's remnants will be a clear target for other demons. You won't be able to take responsibility for that. Listen, the power taken by the Beholder from the Chaos a while ago will lead to the destruction of the Divine Tree. I have been fighting long alone to protect humans with the will that Creator left behind. If your choice can be a threat to the Creator, there is no reason for me to protect the humans. It's a disappointing moment for Lima. You are only complacent because you have lived on the prophecy of Lima. Block the Beholder's plan with your own responsibility. If you don't, your world will be a terrible place where you can't find anywhere else. A body to contain Giltine's body. With the lofty gods, Mulia was only a tool. You also didn't stop Mulia on the excuse of fate. Maybe the world might have been ruined even without Medziodiana. The balance has already been dislocated. $326 likes? Okay. Wait. I don't know what you said. Got a statue of Clypeda and Orsha, my sanctuary. We should there. You became a child, but did you also become retarded? Oh yeah, they get super pissed. Be careful. Please, be careful. Get ready. Disaster is coming. Humans will be destroyed. There's no explanation of why Amelia is like nice now. Like, isn't she Giltine, or is she still Amelia, or I don't know. This land has been protected by the ancestors of my family. I will protect this land, no matter what hardship comes my way. Please lend me your power. Orsha in danger. Thank you for coming. Orsha is in danger. Powerful enemies that I've never seen appeared before suddenly invaded the entire province of Chiron. To protect the Orsha and the nearby, I asked for help too. Revelator, activate all over the continent and you! Please help and fight for the Orsha. I will help the Orsha. Thank you for helping. Orsha, where ancestors of the family have kept with their lives, will now be protected by us. However, before that, there is someone looking for you. Go to Lima's sanctuary, via the statue of Goddess Osrine in the town, and there will be the one who awaits you. I was told you, of all people, would be able to get there. Secrets hidden underground. Revelator, did you see the massive Krovina wall rising on the side of Chiron, Poppy's Crossing? It was connected to the entrance of the first floor of Ashak underground prison in the past. Why in such a place? It is a very unnatural phenomenon in my opinion. I could ask others to investigate, but something tells me that it's dangerous, looking at the extra-large Kruvina. I'd like you to look into it. Leave it to me. Thank you for your cooperation. The Kruvina walls are blocking the entrance to the first floor of Ashak underground prison. But if you go through a side road, you'll be able to enter the second floor of Ashak underground prison. You'd better investigate the massive Kruvina wall first and enter the second floor of Ashak underground prison. Oh yeah, it's way older. This land has been protected by the ancestors of my family. I will protect this land no matter what hardship comes my way. Please lend me your power. To the combat. Revelator, I have handed over the evidence recovered from Ashak underground prison to the kingdom. And finally, we are armed once again to face the forces of the Beholder who attacked the Chiron province and Orsha. The royal army led by General Ramin has already struck Delmo, the Beholder's stronghold. This is not in the right order. This quest is for when you've finished the other ones. Several battles, big and small, would have been carried out by now. Pajauta dropped by. Oh shit, they completely skipped Pajauta. You do like an entire quest line with Pajauta where they introduce her. Because this whole, like, the whole section after this that doesn't make any sense unless you know who Pajauta is. The biggest raid boss is Pajauta's brother as well. So it's like super weird. Another carton? No, it's the same one. Several battles, yeah. Revelator, you are respected by our people and owed by the enemy. Please, as the Lord of Orsha, I earnestly ask you to do your best to protect Chiron. Thank you for making such a big decision. I'll pay back for your efforts and sacrifice. Delmore Hamlet is the entry of Delmore, and you can reach there by going through the Curtimas forest. The supply route directly connecting Delmore outskirts and the Limprasa pond has been blocked due to the combat. Good luck and be safe. Goddess Lima had foretold that you would come see me. There is a task that you must do before we proceed. You and I will head to Baltinel Memorial together, as Goddess Lima has prophesied. I will go. I knew that you would agree. Come see me when you are ready. You will need to head to Baltinel Memorial. With me, let me make this clear. This might put you in a great danger. I will go first and wait for you. Let's go. Now I will begin to instruct you on your tasks. There is a presence that we must confront. I will not reveal to you who it is, as it could distract you from your tasks. First, I want you to go and defeat the demons in the West Square area. Alright. Is this Papaya server? How are things so far? It is. Things are fine. But it's honestly not really that much different from the main server. They removed some things from the store. But that's about it. If you don't like the modern state of Tree of Savior, this isn't really going to change much. If you don't mind the current state of Tree of Savior, then it's just a server with shitloads of people. Take this Holy Namot. You must install the Holy Namot where you had just defeated the demons. You must clear the area of demons so you can install the Namot without any interference. Once it is installed, the demons will gather, drawn by the Namot's power. You must protect the Namot so that it can reach its full power. Alright, let's install the Namot. I think these chapters are relatively quick though, so we'll see how it goes. There. We did it! The sacred Namot has restored its power by absorbing and purifying the energy from the demons. It seems like you finished this task very successfully. I can feel the power. The power may benefit you in an ordeal you are to face. Now it's time to head for Glihel Memorial. I will see you again at the memorial. Okay, see you there. See you at the memorial. Move. Now, can we get a bunch of XP? No, nothing. Giga lag. Yeah, the server has been lagging tons. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Game has been fine, but like this kind of stuff is insane now. Demon after the divine tree. Prayers unanswered. Did we finish all of this shit? Okay, we finished this, so now we have Vasilisa weapon selection. So I could equip a Vibora right now. Think. Vasilisa weapon selection box. No, we need 8 more levels for Vasilisa. But it is +7, so it's like it's not that far behind. Well, it does have 10,000 less damage. I don't really like the skin of either, so whatever. Let's just get the Vasilisa sword. Vasilisa shield. And then we also get Vibora Vision. However, down here, you get level 2 Vibora Vision register voucher. So I'm not sure I really want to do that. So like the only thing I could really do is pick a coordination, and that's not really gonna help that much. And this was also level 2. Maybe I made a mistake here, but that's fixable. As I already picked Overload Raid with the other voucher, but since I have to play this anyway, I might as well make this level 2. So we can extract this, I guess, and get a level 1 Holy Flame. Because this one has to be coordination. We can finish upgrading our gear. I'm sure we can upgrade tons now. It does give you a little bit more damage, but not that much. I love this. This is not super slow or tedious at all. There, that's maxed out. Now we have Trinket and Shield left. The shield is not gonna manage, I think. But it depends on how much it fails, I guess. Nope, 19. Please don't do this. Please don't keep popping that shit up. Got some stat stuff here. Alright. I will now explain to you why I brought you here. I have already told you that there is a being that you must come face to face with here. You have already prepared for this meeting at the Baltinil Memorial. We will call forth that being to this place, but first we must clear the area of monsters. I will do it. Does this guy have to be here? right when I need to be here. Well done. Goddess Lima has given me this orb a long time ago. You must throw it at the tree with the deep roots in order to spread its influence over the area. The water that flows in Gleehel Sanctuary has holy properties. Go to Gleehel Sanctuary and wash the orb with the holy water there. Washing the orb will charge it with divine powers. Come back to see me when you have fully charged the orb with holy powers. Alright. You're here. There is a tree in the middle of Pilgrim's Square. You must deliver the orb to the tree without breaking it. Throw the orb at the tree once you arrive. The power held within the orb will enter the tree and affect the nearby demons. You will be open to attacks from demons while delivering the orb. Avoid their attacks to keep the orb delivered safely. The orb's power will be lost if you attempt to run or mount something or become attacked. You must take care not to lose the orb's power. Alright. Alright. Carry the orb safely. No, don't attack me. No. I did it. The power of the orb has influenced nearby demons, just as Goddess Lima has prophesied. The being will have noticed our presence by now. I can feel it. An evil presence can be felt at the entrance of Gleehel Ranch. I can sense a strange presence approaching. Be careful. Scrutinize your surroundings. Oh, not the demons. I don't know why they do that. They like bring them in and then they just disappear the monsters and then there are no monsters there. Oh, Spear, how's it going? How are you supposed to farm endgame stuff with this gear? It's so trash. Maybe once they give me the XP and for the arc and accessories, things will speed up a bit, but the gear is already relatively weak here. And they want me to kill level 470 monsters with this. At Demon Prison? I did. I kind of miss farming Demon Prison. Demon Prison is like one of my favorite places. I don't know why. It's just like the music. And there are tons of monsters. So what are you playing? You have done well. Now you must follow me to the entrance of Glee Hill Ranch. The presence is growing stronger. Be watchful of your surroundings. We should move cautiously. It's coming. Be prepared. My servants were crying out because of human? You have been making such a mess. Better have a good reason for it. Demon Goddess Regana, I must speak to you. I know what your intentions are. That's funny, a candle lady. Well, should I be astonished at your insight, or be threatened? Yes, I heard about you. I could hear about you long away from you. Children of Lima. Yeah, same. Be careful. How could Lima possibly pay attention to this poor human? I am deeply disappointed with my servant. Fell by you. Why don't you try hard? Knock it out, Regana. This voice. It is no use killing him. Oh, are you coddling humans, Beholder? Enough of that. Beholder, you need to talk to Regana. I know you will. You better watch out with your tone. Regana, you don't want Giltine alive. I understand it is hard to accept, but that human might be helpful for us, Regana. What makes you think that human can defeat Giltine? Nonsense. He rather ruins my plans. Goddesses are not on our side, while he is favored by Osrine and all others. Oh wait, is this before what we just did? I think it might be, but I'm not sure. Don't you see how easy it could be for him to do the job instead of us? Because Giltine is gone, more or less. Beholder, let me think of it. I don't understand expectations of a human. Yeah, it is. It is. We did this in the wrong order, I guess. Must have. Neringa, I admire your efforts to make yourself here. I wonder how Lima foresaw this. But not really, because it's like... It's not part of this. So this is not really a main quest in that sense that it's part of this. But it leads to this. You were protected thanks to the power of the Holy Namet as Goddess Lima had prophesied. There are still Regana's demons about. Follow me back to Orsha for now. Come find me in Orsha when you arrive. I'll see you in Orsha. I'll go first and wait for you. Because yeah, this is the first questline that you get. I'm pretty sure when you made your new character and you got boosted, then you started with this. And then you had to do the questline to do the whole thing that we just finished. I have done exactly what was asked of me by Goddess Lima. You may not realize it now, but your meeting with the Beholder and Regana will be beneficial in the future. You did well despite the difficulties. Now you must once again act in order to fulfill your destiny. Now they're gonna give me the crown, I think. Nice to meet you, God. Nice to meet you, Reveille. I am not comfortable meeting you at a time like this. War cloud in Orsha is extending its hands across the continent to the world. The reason I called you is because of the fact that both you and I have responsibility for this incident. I'll talk about the details in Lemprasa Pond. If you are ready, I'll be waiting at Lemprasa Pond. I will follow you. Okay. You are ready. I'll be waiting at Lemprasa Pond. I know you will. Yeah, the invasion of Orsha. Now here, I think we should try to do map completion. It's not gonna be much, but it'll help a little bit probably. Will you please stop dodging me, you piece of shit? You are here to tell you about our responsibility. In the past Kruvina incident in this area, I was captured by Demon Lord Zaura, ? And that's when a powerful Kruvina was created with my life power. And you saw on the last journey that the Beholder had summoned. They still haven't told you what the Kruvina is, by the way. It's just like a red crystal, and you don't know anything about it. It may sound unreasonable, but we are the only ones who can see the main culprit of this situation. But we need to be a little more certain if this is a clear move of the Beholder. Could you get some helpful information from the demons around? I'll go there. I'll tell you more details after figuring out the situation. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it may very well have been. There's a lot of stuff like that. And some of it is not necessarily deleted, because there are only certain quest lines that are actually deleted, and some are just hidden until you get to episode 10. Do you mean that demons have the ore with evil magic? You've obviously seen the Beholder taking this ore through the chaos. But how can the demons have this ore which can come out from the chaos? Anyway, I need to find where demons had this ore. It may be found through the demon's memory. Randoluma Rest Place won't draw big attention. Let's meet at Randoluma Rest Place. Not that you would necessarily understand anything that you read in this game, but you know you might get some idea. Yeah, some maps are entirely removed, yeah. That is absolutely true. Oh, it's lagging so hard, dude. I don't think we get any XP here. So they are level 450 and we are 452, so we should, but I think Field Farm is like giga nerfed as well when it comes to XP. I don't think you really get anything. Because when I did this, they had like, they didn't just have the XP boost. They also had, when you made a new character, when you made your first character on the account, they also boosted you past this. Like they boosted you to level 460 at least. And if you tried to level on alt, you couldn't get past this. There are only so many quests here. It took you to like 440 or something. And then you had to grind 10 to 20 levels up to 460 before you could equip the raid gear. And the monsters don't give XP. You have to do challenge modes to get XP. Otherwise, they don't give you XP at all. Because it's just like super duper nerfed. Because it was like meant to be this emergency quest shit, but it doesn't give any XP either. So that was the only way to level. And you had to just use challenge mode reset tickets and just spam challenge modes. I was spamming challenge modes for like 6 hours a day, and it was still not enough for like a week at least. If you defeat the demons while I open the power, it might be possible to read the memory through the souls of the demons. Good luck then. Thank you. I'm a little bit interested in seeing this new group farming thing that you have to do at the end. Because apparently it's still like that. It's just at a different area. Like you're just over leveled to the point where you're already past this point, right? But the issue is still there, because they don't give you enough XP really. So you still have to just giga grind at the end for no reason. And it's not necessarily just that you have to grind, that's the issue. It's that they've also locked everything out unless you're at that level. You can't get your new gear, you can't do anything unless you get past that point. And it's also like barely viable to level on your own as well. It's just... Because I was complaining before about, you know, the game not being grind-based, right? But then they do that, and it's still like, not good. But I don't think it'll be that big of an issue. Someone also told me that you can boost Viet by doing dungeons. But people told me that last time as well. And leveling with the dungeons was just not actually viable, despite people telling me that they got like half a level. And that's what they're saying now too. So I'm a little bit skeptical. Are you fucking done yet? Jesus Christ. Come on. It's not enough, but I've seen the trace of Beholder through Demon's memory. But it is insufficient to be sure. The identity of Or is yet clear. Let's try again. More memory might be readable by purifying the demon's spirit with divine energy. I'll share my power with you. The spirit of demons will be purified and guided to me if you use my blessing on the demons in the Adata Highway. I'll go to the Adata Highway first and open the power. I will be headed to the Adata Highway. Come on. Did I use this already? I don't think so. Is it just super lagging? Maybe I used it? Whatever. We spend a lot of time in this area unless something has changed regardless. Like, there's like a second lag right now. It's insane. I don't know what happened. The server was so good before. And now it's like unplayable. But I think it might be related to what? Mike said the other day, where they use like virtual machines and stuff. Because only certain maps are laggy. So maybe they have some virtual machines that just suck ass, or they have virtual machines in places with like worse routing or something. Because some maps are good, some maps are insanely horrible. Fortunately, the identity of Or became clear. The name of Or is Mertinius. Mertinas. Beholder called this evil Or like that. Revelator. Beholder is trying to destroy the world, precisely the Divine Tree with the Mertinas. Mertinas is a magic source comparable with the Belor. Giltine flooded the Divine Tree by stopping the supply of Belor. On the other hand, if Beholder supplies the Mertinas endlessly, the world will rot along with the root of the Divine Tree and will turn into a nightmare. Just if the amount of the Mertinas is enough, that is. I have seen an extraordinary crevice in the Malkuth Feld area from the demon's memory. Mertinas might have come from that crevice. I'll check the way of the woods of the linked bridges. Please check the Malkuth Feld area. I'll see you in the woods of the linked bridges. Yes. See you there. This map is glitched as well. I noticed it's still glitched, I think. It's super annoying too. Because if you kill elites on this map, sometimes they just drop nothing. You don't get a single merc coin from them, they just disappear. It's super weird. And it was like that when I was playing last too. Holy crap. I need cards. I need the movement speed card. Playing without it is just insane. And also movement speed on boots. Am I really this tanky? Or are the monsters just super weak? But soon we'll also be able to boost all of our attacks with the attributes and with arts, and that'll give us a lot more damage, almost double. We only have like 30% more damage now or something, I think. Yeah, map exploration complete. Attributes are pretty good. I was waiting for it. Are you saying that this was really on the forehead of the demons, like a horn? This is Kruvina, but it's a bit different. Do you think this can spurt through the body? Demon Lord Zaura created Kruvina through me and also had help from the device. Kruvina can turn humans into demons. You may have seen a child who used Kruvina and was transformed. I can feel my life power from this Kruvina. Maybe Beholder used Kruvina created through me to turn a human into a demon. This is why I should be responsible for this situation. Every resident in Orsha might turn into a demon. You need to save the Orsha, so we are heading in the same direction. Orsha's recovery comes first. I'll fight together. It's a relief that your will is not different from mine. There are more crevices in Woods of the Linked Bridges that you've seen in the Lemprasa Pond. Malko's Feldarian. As expected, demons were mining Mertinus from the crevice. We can't let the Beholder have more Mertinus anymore. We just have the same direction. And keep in mind that we are moving for each of our own responsibility. If I help you, Alsreen won't just sit back. This is a passage connecting to the Lemprasa Pond where you've just passed. Demons who rally to hunt down the Mertinus and attack Orsha is dominating the Woods of the Linked Bridges. I need to retrieve the Mertinus which demons are mining. What will you do? I will stop the monsters heading to the Orsha. You are understanding right. Then we'll see you later. Where are all these monsters hiding? Is that the Horang Master? Here, this place was dangerous. When you leveled here before, these guys would kill you, the loaders. They were crazy, so I don't know. I think armor-wise we're probably like super tanky. But I don't know how much of that is actually because I'm a Percosta. Wait, does it have to be down there? Do these monsters not count? No, they do. Spider-Man-like evasion. Well, it's you that are lacking accuracy, but yeah, I know. Luckily, I have Taunt, which reduces people's evasion. Let's go see if this is the Horang Master. Maybe I can start the Master thingies. Arbalester Master, no. I like the way the Rangdas look. I want to make a Rangda, but I want Jaguar as well on the Rangda before I make it, so I'm not in a rush. Also, if you haven't, you should go to all of the masters and talk to them and accept their quests, because otherwise you are not unlocking Jaguar and all of those. It's not random, it's because I talked to the Arbalest Master here, so it's actually the Arbalester soundtrack. But for some reason it doesn't stop. But yeah, you should talk to the masters for all the locked quests, or the locked classes, so that you start not only their unlock quests, but also the special costume unlock quests. Because those things are just things you're gonna be doing, so eventually you'll just unlock them no matter what if you keep playing the game. Horang Master is in Orsha, bottom right. Everyone else is in Solace Convent, except for Sadhu Master, I don't know where they are. And the Jaguar Master is in Hamadon Forest on the left side. AI voice stuff should put the low quality VAs out of work. Yeah, that would be nice. Or at least get VAs to put some work into it. I saw the residents of Orsha entering the village safely. Who couldn't escape while you were dealing with demons? You are doing your mission excellently. I also could retrieve some of the merchants. I am going deeper into the woods of the Link Bridge to continue retrieving the merchants. Gaivenimo Crossroads near here has the crevice which demons used to mine the merchants. Unlike the crevice you've seen in the Lamprasa Pond, it is worth investigating because it has yet hardened. This is the only way to the woods of the Link Bridges, and the demons are occupying it. Being an AI voice artist is most likely gonna be an actual job soon, by the way. So if that's what you want to do, start getting into it right now. Because it's going to be a legitimate field, most likely. Because it will not be as easy as inputting, like a voice input text get perfect. Because you're still gonna have to direct it. So, because you need that with normal voice actors too. If you don't have a good director, that's why most voice acting is shit, because they don't have a director. Or not a good one at least. They have someone who's like friends with them and they're like, that's great. And then they don't really push them or anything. I could see 90% of indie shit games voicing everything. Oh, you mean like that? I mean, yeah, why not? Even if it's just for fun. It's practice as well. If not, then you had some fun, who cares? I've stopped here, feeling the magic. It is definitely the magic of the beholder. It is just an assumption that the demons surely need this magic to mine the Mertinus. In other words, if we can find and destroy the source of magic, we can stop the Mertinus mining. If that happens, we can prevent Mertinus from getting in the hands of the Beholder, and also give damage to the demons that rallied to attack Orsha. I'm going to find the source of magic. I'll seek in the cliffs where humans like you can't fly to. I will go to Morku Farm. Because it's gonna be the same thing as making digital music. Like, digital music doesn't... It hasn't killed analog music, right? Or analog music recordings or anything like that, but it has expanded it to the point where if you want to, everyone can do it, right? But digital music has a lot of its own issues, and if you want to be good at making digital music, it like boils down to the details. Like, can you make notes feel natural? For example. Now, modern tools are making it even easier, but a lot of the times it'll boil down to like literally just tuning certain notes so that they're rounded properly in a way that feels natural, like someone is playing it, or like making notes that aren't perfect. You know, if you want your digital music to be really good, because otherwise you have to rely on whatever sound pack you're using to do it for you, and generally I don't really. You can kind of notice it. And I see a lot of art. There's a lot of dudes who make music on Twitter, and a lot of them have this issue where I just feel like they're just kind of relying on the digital aspect of it, and you can just tell it's just super unpolished. And they never polish it. It's just sad. Like, they're just making music for the fun of it, not because they want to actually do something with it. But if that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. Just think it's a little bit sad. I need to do things where I can apply my illness of noticing everything wrong. Well, I mean, that can be its own issue, right? Like, you might end up over-polishing. But what am I doing? We're doing this. Didn't we do this already? Yeah. Found the Beholder's black crystal, which is the source of magic. Check if it can be destroyed. Let's use Goddess Lada's blessing. Use Goddess Lada's blessing. We did it? Oh yeah, we did it. Now, I'm not sure where it's gonna make me go, so let's do some extra exploration here. I have spent so much time here, this place makes me sick. And I'm a little bit worried about that, because I really do hate doing dailies in this sense, where you just do really shitty quests that don't even have any... Like, it's not fighting back. You're kind of just walking around, pressing buttons. What's the story here? Well, if you want me to spoil it, in case you don't care about the fantastic story. After you stop Guillotine, and Lima and Guillotine like fuse itself or whatever, they like fuse into a ball of chaos. I don't understand what was happening at all. But when that happens, Beholder extracts like power from them with the Krovina, and then the Beholder starts invading Orsha with his armies, and now you're basically just going out to stop the Beholder from destroying the Divine Tree. And as you're doing that, you met whatever god we're talking to now. Who is also trying to get the Krovina back. Something like that. Find the source of magic. Yeah, it's here. The thing that the people are gonna be so annoyed. They're just gonna, when it comes to, or out of everything, people are gonna be giga annoyed about the fact that they're gonna get to endgame finally, and then they're gonna find out that they don't have enough weapons. Because it makes no sense. Like, why would you have 2 weapon sets when you're using like a 2-handed spear and that's all you're using? There's so many people who are gonna be like, what? And then they have to go out and like grind to get it. But you can actually kind of cheat it. You don't actually have to have 2 weapons. Huh? There's one. But yeah, you should have 2 weapon sets, regardless of what you are playing. So if you're playing a wizard, you should have 2 staves and 2 trinkets, and they should both be equipped. Will you attack the Beholder's Black Crystal? Attack the Black Crystal. Because, and if you go now and equip a second one, you're gonna see that your damage is going to go to total shit. And the reason for that is because your damage is the average of both of your weapons. So if you only have one weapon equipped, it doesn't average it because you just have one weapon. So on the outset, it looks like that's superior. But in the end, if you have 2 weapon sets and they are both the same power level, then the offset is going to give you extra stats. I think it also gives you a bonus of 30% of its attack power or something like that. So I think you'll get more for having it too. And you can also equip Vivoras in it, you can equip Gems in it, you can equip Icarus in it that gives you stats. So if you don't have a second weapon set, you're missing out on like 1000 crit, 20% increased damage against all enemy types, like 400 intelligence or strength or whatever you're using, 1000 accuracy or more, you know, so much stuff. So you need to have 2. And it's a little bit convoluted. But the reason it's there is because they added... Yeah, but the weapon swap reason stuff is the reason why it's there, right? Because if you have weapon swapping, that means that, yeah, weapon swap builds are viable, but now if you want to play any build that has 2 weapon types, you need to farm like twice as much as anybody else, so it's not actually viable. So the only way they could really solve that is, okay, everybody just uses 2 weapon sets. So it's a little bit of a crutch solution, but getting Chinese spam calls almost daily? It's terrible. I never get any spam calls. They solved it by making everybody farm twice as much? Yeah, exactly. You're meant to scam all the Chinese people living here. I never get scam calls, which is pretty good. I only started getting it somewhat recently when I should stand up for a while. But I only got it recently when I signed up to this site that I'm sending invoices through. And after that, it started, and I started getting that. But I'm not sure it was then, because I also signed up to some Bitcoin wallet sites that like shut down later, and now they have my driver's license and everything. But yeah, they started calling me from Britain, and there's like an Indian guy who's calling me, or there was a girl once, there was an Indian guy another time, and they're telling me that they're calling from I don't know what it is they call it. I think they call it, oh yeah, they're calling from blockchain, and I'm like, you're calling from the blockchain? They're like, yeah, you have a wallet with us. You have like $400 here, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I don't. Bye. And then they just keep calling. Know your customer laws. Very good for getting me fucking barraged with spam. Yeah, they're calling from they're not saying the blockchain, but they're saying that they're calling from blockchain. And hey, maybe there's a company called Blockchain, but it's definitely not them calling if that's the case. What's a know your customer law? Here you are. You must be defeating the demons that invaded Orsha. I am going to destroy this black crystal to prevent mining the merchants. KYC? I don't know what that means. That's when they forced all crypto exchanges to get all that info? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that you're a huge crypto nerd. Crypto hasn't felt like it was popular for a while, so nobody's been talking about it. Jesus Christ, these guys are tanky. What's turned on? It's laggy! Please fix the lag, I'm begging you. It was good before. Did they really get that many more Brazilians? Are there even that many Brazilians? Can you tell me how to get from 473 to 480? I can. Not exactly though, but there are two ways. One way is either you join a party, and you can just go to whatever. You can either just use the shout chat and just look for a grinding party, or you just go to the map and see if there's anyone there and see if you can just talk to them. But the other thing you can do is unless you've wasted it already. The story actually gives you a times 32 experience boost tome, and you can use that tome to run the dungeon over and over again. Now I don't know if it's actually gonna be good, but that's what people have been suggesting. Because you can run the level 400 dungeon, and in the Tosscoin event store, you can buy something called... Well, I think you might have been gifted some already, or be able to get it from like here or whatever, but you can get something called a multiplication token. So if you go to the dungeon here, and you press enter, here on the side, you have a multiplication thing here. And if you put this up to whatever the maximum is, I think it's 2, and click activate multiply mode, then it's like you ran the dungeon 3 times. instead of once. It also uses up your entrances. But then you can combine this with the 32 times XP tome, and then in the TOS event coin store there are a bunch of dungeon resets as well. So you can buy all those or whatever amount you need and just see if you can just spam that. Because the tome doesn't use up time when you're standing in town, so if you're just standing in town and you're just spamming the dungeon, it's only ticking down while you're in the dungeon, so you can just do the auto queue and get a full party or something. There were lots of crystals besides 2 black crystals you found. Destroyed all of the crystals in the woods of the Link Ridges. But otherwise, you have to solo grind if you can, or join a party and grind. Because the game, I don't know why they've done that, but that's just how it is. It's retarded. Martinus crevices in the woods of the Link Ridges are all hardened. The thing is, there must be Martinus which demons have mined all this time somewhere, but not a single Martinus was found. Those Martinus cannot get into Beholder's hands. I have to find the storage and retrieve the Martinus. Revelator, you also have a thing to do. The enemy can be damaged by destroying the Martinus storage. Challenge mode might be doable, but I can't say. I can really only tell you what I've seen everybody else suggest and how they got past this shit. Finally. No, it started over. Oh, why is it playing the Arbalester song? Please stop. Beholder, stop it right away. Your plan will never take action. Shut your mouth, Lada. You are only a goddess without power. Don't you dare give me orders. Isn't it yourself who helped me the most in my plan that you're talking about? Provina made with humans. Provina made with the life force of goddess and the blood of demon that permeated the ground. Harmony beyond race has come to me as Mertens. Helping the human being with such nonsense will not make a difference. Lada, I'll take care of that trouble for you at this time. I feel roar and vibration inside. Uninvited ones are here. The life of a trivial human being can be taken away at any time. I'll chase the Beholder. Defeat Darbus Smasher. Hello, Darbus Smasher. It's tiny. There we go. Poppy's Crossing, there. But yeah, I need to chill a little bit, stand up, maybe sit on something else for a while.
He drinks from milk.
Just too much to sit in this couch all the time.
Oh.
Butate's gonna rally soon. Should I call it early? I'm just thinking about seeing Oppenheimer in IMAX. Would have to drive like 5 hours round trip though. Dude, are you insane? There better be a girl you're meeting there. It's a little bit like honestly right now, the hardest part for me playing this game is that I want to play racing games. And I don't necessarily feel like I have time for both. It's kind of annoying. It's actually really nice. I'm surprised that I'm enjoying the racing games as much as I'm doing. I wish I had more money, then I'd buy a better setup for it. Like having a shift stick and a handbrake and stuff, but that's gonna be like $500. There's no way. You'd have to give it to me. My wheel is okay, but it's not amazing. It's like the bare minimum, I'll be honest. I saw a guy with a handbrake, and it was literally just like he looked like he made it himself. It was just like a stick he had up on his like vertically on his desk, and whenever he was gonna handbrake, he just grabbed it like up here, just pulled this way. It looked so jank.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Because yeah, exactly. It would have to be stuff that you can put together in like 5 minutes at most, right? Because I've got my wheel under my table. Same with the pedals. So it like at worst have it in a corner, but I don't have any corners to spare because my apartment is like this big. It's super tiny. Would be better if it had its own monitor or something. Maybe. I mean, yeah, that doesn't work great because you're blind. So what? So what? You can operate a keyboard without your eyes. Come on. Come on, you can do that. You can do that. It can't be that bad. I don't see the issue. I don't know. Yeah, so you have a mouse nearby. Or the VR, I don't know what the VR has. Maybe you can just click it with your VR bullshit. But it's not like you've got that exactly strapped on. I don't think it doesn't sound like it's that big of a mess. That's what you do at 40. You know what? Maybe I'll take an early night. Because my couch is, I don't know. I don't know if I have like stomach cancer or if I'm just sitting here, just compressing my stomach all the time. Because I still have a stomach ache, like all the time. So maybe it's good to take a day off now and then. Yeah. And My couch is like it looks like this, or it feels like it looks like this when you're sitting in it. So it's like you're always just pressing down your ribs into your abdomen. It's terrible. But yeah, maybe we'll stop there. I cannot be arsed to read anymore. I can't wait to get past this bullshit. So, I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna program some more shit. And I have to figure out why it breaks my computer every single time I start the game. But, yeah. I'll see you around. Thanks for hanging. Have a good night. Bye-bye.